Hello guys and welcome back to another UEFA Champions League Fantasy deadline stream. This time I'm going to make deadline stream of the Matchday 3 and of course discuss with you the best transfer targets, rate your teams and what's the most important, answer your questions. So on the deadline stream today I'm going to make my team selection of course. Sorry. Okay, guys. During my team selection, of course, I'm going to explain what kind of moves I'm going to do, and answer about the chip strategy. What is most important at this moment because of the many injury cases, we are not able to perform with our 15 players in a common case. So, guys, I'm going to answer your questions for the first, and you can make your comment. What do you think? What do you think about match day 3? Hello, I can't read your name, but I can answer your question. What about Balde? Hey man, I really thought on Balde. We don't know if he plays or not, but fortunately, the match is on the first stage on Tuesday night today, and of course we will be able to see starting lineup. So don't make the team selection right now because don't cost your free transfer because the first match, it's Barcelona against Olympiacos. So if Balde is going to play, we will be able to we will be able to see that. So after that you can make your transfer, of course. If I rate my team right now, in summary, I have used wildcard on match day 2, and it was good move from me because I took 115 points, and it just boosted my team in that moment because you know that I just struggled on match day 1 because of the risk of sporting some sporting players, but right now I have better team at all, and of course, uh, I have problems in my team and two free transfer only. I can't fix it right now. I think from my team, if I start from the goalkeepers, I like to have Milinkovic Savic from Napoli and Geronimo Rulli from Marseille, and we can see opponents right now. In first moment, Napoli's against PSV today, and I just think that Napoli is able to have a clean sheet, or if not, I have a great backup as Geronimo Rulli much as against Sporting. Both goalkeepers are going to play from away from home, but I think that one of them can take clean sheet and Milinkovic Savic is going to be great goalkeeper for me today, and I'm not going to cost my free transfer to change goalkeeper. What about my defense? And we have another question. Have two free transfers, Winnie Junior and Hussein to Yamal and Bongiorno. Buongiorno is under the question mark. Red or Dead 69. Hello, of course. Uh, I, I have an idea that I will swap Vinny Jr. to Yamal if Yamal starts from the starting lineup. But remember that we have El Clasico ahead in the next weekend, and maybe if Barcelona manage to score early 3 goals in the first half against Olympiacos, which is not surprise for us, I think that Yamal will be raced after the 60 minutes, and that's the only case. I'm just thinking about Yamal. And what's good, we will be able to see starting lineups from the beginning because the first match, it's Barcelona against Olympiacos. So before the deadline, 1 hour before the deadline, we will be able to see the starting lineups. And I like your transfer targets at this moment. And Vinny Junior, I will swap him for anyone else because I trust him 2 times in this season. One of them was on the bench in the first fixture, and on match day 2, he did not perform well. And that's it. That's it, guys. Against Juventus, next is against Liverpool. I'm not going to use Vinny Jr. in my team. And Buongiorno had an injury. I don't know if he plays or not. It's not that good to use that player. But if you want active player of under 4 million, you can buy Anton from Borussia Dortmund, and Dortmund are going to play in Denmark against Copenhagen, so you can get this moment and pick Anton instead of Buongiorno or someone else. KDB or Gordon. Hello, the price difference is 1 million, as I remember exactly, because De Bruyne's price is 8 while Gordon's price is 7. For the long perspective, both players are looking good because both players have good calendar, but in summary, I prefer to have De Bruyne if you have that kind of money than Gordon. Yeah, same with me. Yes, yes, yes. Winnie Jr. just did not perform well in those two matches, and even he often starts from the bench. So having the player under the 9.5 million for the bench, it's not a good idea and good strategy. So you were interested about Gordon and De Bruyne, and we can see the fixtures. It's exactly same in the case of Gordon. Match against Benfica, Bilbao, Marseille, Leverkusen, PSV, and PSG. So the calendar is looking too good, and also in the case of De Bruyne, the fixtures are exactly good. PSV, Frankfurt, Karabakh, Benfica, Copenhagen, and in the last fixture it is against Chelsea. So both players are looking good. But if you have money, you can use De Bruyne in your team than Gordon. Guys, I want to ask you something to join in my private league. The league code is on the screen right now and will be also in the description. And please join in my private league. It is important for me because for the first time I just created FPL, not FPL, sorry, UCL Fantasy private league, and right now we will be over 300 members, and I have a hope we can reach 350 members before the deadline stream. And please, if you appreciate my effort, subscribe the channel and like this video because it gives me huge motivation. Meanwhile, it represents single click for you. Thank you in advance. Right now we got the question. My team: Rulli, Chevalier, Dimarco, Gabriel, Bourne, Boy, Calafiori, Yamal, Adeyemi, Olise, Can Uzun, Gravenberch, Kane, Holland, and Mbappe. The front trio is looking good because they just scored too many goals in this season, and you have free transfers. It's too good. I would choose to sell Can Uzun because they are playing against Liverpool and the fixtures are looking difficult. And also I would sell Calafiori or Sasha Boy because I know the match against Brugge is looking good, but next is against PSG and then Arsenal, so I will not be happy to have Sasha Boy in my team. But for this fixture, it is looking good. And if you have this kind of team, I would sell Uzun and Gravenberch because probably Gravenberch is going to be out due to injury, and that means you can sell those two midfielders and buy midfielders in equal price, and after that you will have one free transfer also. So for the next fixtures you will have another free transfers, which is too good, I think, and your team is looking so solid. Congratulations, it is built very good. Is Aitor Paredes a good option? So let's see if it is. The match against Karabakh is looking good and the fixtures are good for him. Karabakh, Newcastle, Slavia Praga. Ownership is only 1%. That good. The price is also good. You can get that player, but I think him or Anthony. You can decide between them. Him or Anton from Borussia Dortmund. Just it is good player, the good option. You just found out. Uh, Demetri, what do you think? What to do with DeMarco? Predicted not to start. If he, according to credible source, yes, it is not predicted to start because Carlos Augusto probably is going to start from the starting lineup, and I don't like to pick Inter players and what a good fixture they have right now. And even in my case on the match day 2, Akanji did not play. Every source was telling us that Akanji was going to play against Slavia Praga on match day 2, but he did not, and he was the only guy from my team who did not perform from the starting lineup. I would take extra 8 or 7 points. I did not remember what kind of points Inter Milan player grabbed, and if you want to sell this kind of player, and the price, if I remember, is 5 million DiMarco, 5.5, you can you can swap him with Gabriel from Arsenal, or you can use Koundé from Barcelona, because I think that Barcelona will not be will not concede a goal from Olympiacos at home, and you know that we will be able to see the starting lineup. So if Koundé will not play, you have to choose another player, for example Bastoni, who is predicted to start, and the player of and the team will be same. So you can choose Bastoni or Gabriel or Koundé instead of DiMarco. It's all about you, but don't hurry up because the starting lineups will be revealed, and don't cost your free transfer to the player which maybe will be inactive for the match day 3. My team is Nuno Mendes, also good. Yes, but Nuno Mendes price is high. The price is high, so if you have such kind of money, of course you can buy Nuno Mendes. That's a great. Any recommendation for a midfielder instead of Gravenberch? It's hard to choose, but right now we are able to see the prices, and I would buy Yanis Akgün, Turkish player from Galatasaray, because we can see the starting lineups. Sorry, the predicted fixtures. The ownership is only 0%. That means he is differential. He plays from the starting lineup often. And what about the matchups? Bodo Glimt, Ajax, Union Saint-Gilles, Monaco, and Atletico de Madrid and Manchester City. But next 2 or 3 fixtures are looking good for Galatasaray, and Yunus Akgün, whose price is 5.1, is looking the good option for your team, or even for my team maybe. Let's see. We don't know exactly. You can tell me how much money do you have in a bank, so we can decide together. I have to go to bed before then, unfortunately. Oh, that's bad. If you see the predicted lineup, according to UEFA.com, Koundé is not going to start. So I can tell you that if you want to have player from the same team, you can buy Bastoni. The price is same, and he's predicted to start, while DiMarco is predicted to be absent. So you can use Bastoni instead of him. It will be fair swap. What's the best 4.5 defender option? We have some good price. We have some good defenders under that price. Right now, I have, for example, Ben Sebaini, but his price is 4.6, which is reason. Sorry, Dan Burn is going to be good. Who is playing for Newcastle, and calendar is looking perfect for Newcastle. So you can also acquire Acherbi. You can also acquire Anton from Borussia Dortmund. Bisek, if he's going to start. It is also predicted that Eric Garcia is going to start. He's also a good option. For this fixture, possibly Zaborni from Paris, who is against Leverkusen, is a good option. And Ricky Calafiori, I want to see it is reason, so you can't buy that kind of player. But the players which I told you are going to be perfect for your team, especially Denborn and Acherby. I will recommend them. Would you change anything in this midfield? Adeyemi, Hakan, Gordon, Neto, and Olise. Neto played very well the last fixture for Chelsea, and Chelsea have the injury problems, and they have not many options in their midfield. And right now, it is most likely that Neto is going to start. But from Chelsea's midfield line, my preference is going to be Enzo Fernandez if he starts. But it is also announced that it is a risky move. He is going to be benched probably. Your midfield is looking solid, but I think that De Bruyne or Yamal, if he starts, it will be good for your team. But right now, as I see, it is also solid. You have great midfielders, and they can grab you many points in this fixture. I have a hope. Ranj Sadiq, I have Ildiz. Do you think I should change to Gordon? If you have extra money, because Ildiz price is less than Gordon's price, Ildiz costs 6.6, while Gordon price is 7. So if you have extra 0.4 million in the bank, yes, I would like to swap him. But if you forget the match against Real Madrid, Juventus has also good fixtures in front of them. So if you can't forget that fixture, yes, also Ildiz is looking good option. But you know that Real Madrid has huge problems in defensive line. Arnold is out, Carvajal is out, Hussein is also out, Alaba got injured. Huge problems in Real Madrid defensive line, and why not if Kenan Yildiz use that opportunity and score a goal or make an assist against Real Madrid? It is not surprise. It will not be surprise for me. Even I'm a fan of Real Madrid. Yes, it is most likely to happen. I have been thinking on Ilmaz and Samardzic. Through Ilmaz is better. Ilmaz is better than Samardzic. The match is going to be against Real Madrid, I know, but next fixtures are looking good. We can see it also, guys. We talked about Ilmaz. Yes, in that case, Ilmaz is better. He plays from the starting lineup, and I was answering the last question about Yildiz. We can see the starting lineups. If forget Real Madrid, there is a Sporting, Bodo Glimt, and Pafos, Benfica, Monaco. So I think that Juventus, despite the difficult start, they will be able to play Champions League round of 16 because of the good fixtures. I was going to go with Lookman with the Matchday, but his starts are disappointing. Yes, I will not recommend to use Lookman in your team because we never know if Lookman starts or not, and he also don't score many goals just like he did in the last year. Güler to Yilmaz or keep Güler? In my opinion, Güler is not going to start tomorrow because Bellingham has its image, and Bellingham is going to start from the starting lineup, I guess. But I mean, Xabi Alonso, maybe he's going to bench Mastatouano and use Rodrigo or Vini Jr. instead of him, or just use both Güler and Bellingham and bench Mastatouano. Nobody knows, but to be honest, for me, I have a hope that not hope, but I have a idea that in my prediction Arda Güler will be benched by Alonso for tomorrow's game. So you can have the active player, and that means Yilmaz will be better example for matchday 3. He's projected to start apparently. According to UEFA.com, Güler is going to be benched. If you mean Güler. He made brilliant assist on Kylian Mbappe, and also it was good for him. So nobody knows. Maybe Bellingham will be benched. It is full of surprises when Xabi Alonso announces the starting lineup. That's why he benched Vini Jr. I just missed Vini Jr. from my team, and that I just sold Kane instead of him. It was the biggest option, maybe biggest mistake I have made in UCL fantasy. Is Rashford a solid option? Pretty sure he is going to start since Lewandowski and Ferran are injured. In my wildcard episode, I just told you that Rashford is going to be great player for Matchday 3 and even for Matchday 4. So when everyone was healthy, not included Lewandowski, Rashford was playing from the starting lineup, and of course when the most of the attackers are injured, Rashford most likely will start from the starting lineup, and I think he can score a goal and make an assist against Olympiacos. So the price is also less, 7.1 only. You can acquire, you can purchase that kind of attacker for the Matchday 3. Right now, if I start talking about my team, guys, I have the option to remove Winnie Junior because I think it's under the risk that he starts or not. Also, Bergwall just became the bench player in Spurs, and maybe he's not going to start. And also, I have an aim on Arda Güler because probably he's also not going to start. What I like in my team right now is the forward line because I have the three dominant forwards: Holland, Mbappe, and Kane. Those three forwards are playing very good football, just can't leave the pitch without scoring a goal or making an assist. So three forwards are looking pretty good. So I'm not going to change my forwards at this moment. Barca fan just told us that would you get Girassi in for Thuram because he's injured, and then get Zambo Anguissa for Uzun because of Napoli's fixtures. It is good options from you. Yes, Girassi will be better option instead of Thuram because Thuram probably is not going to play against Union Saint Gilles, or just taking less minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And I don't want to have that kind of player to miss the entire match. So Girassi will be great, better option, of course. The match against Copenhagen, he's able to score goal. And what about Zambo Anguissa? Yes, he will be better option because of the fixtures, but you can acquire also better player in the midfield. I like Girassi instead of Thuram, but I don't like Zambo Anguissa for Uzun. Captaincy option for the first day of Matchday 3, Holland or Rashford. Holland, obviously, for me. He is a monster at this moment, and he carries Manchester City himself. When he was injured, when the players were injured, we knew that Holland would not play good football. But at this moment, we can say that Erling Haaland is the pure leader in Manchester City at this moment, and he just scores in every single match, guys. Braces, hat tricks in the Premier League. Also, he got double against Monaco, and I just predict that he can score brace against Villarreal in a away game. My captaincy goes to Erling Haaland today. Between him and between Yamal, if I buy Lamine Yamal, but Haaland has all the preferences to be the captain. When the price changes happen in the game, after every fixture, the prices are being changed because some players playing pretty good, and it is plus 0.1. And if some player plays bad football or just don't participate in the match, their prices are diminishing. But it's most likely in FPL, not in UCL, but sometimes it happens in UCL Fantasy. For example, right now, I have Ben Sebaini in my team, whose price is risen, and also I had Calafiori in my team, also his price is 4.6, while it was 4.5. Is Upamecano a solid option for this match day? Yes, it is, and I just bought him under the wildcard on match day 2. But Paphos just scored a brilliant goal against Bayern, and Bayern has that minus. They play one of the best football at this moment, but in defense they always struggle. They always concede a goal, so in defense they are just bad. But for this fixture, I have a hope that Upamecano will not concede a goal, and actually at least he can grab 6 points, because the next fixtures are looking again hard against PSG and Arsenal. So guys, of course, for the next fixture, I will remove Pamecano from my team if not any injuries. Would you do Mbappe to Holland? No, no, because match against Villarreal for Erling Haaland is looking good and looking better than in a case of Mbappe, who is playing against Juventus. And in the next fixture, the match is against Liverpool, while Haaland is playing against Borussia Dortmund at home. So if we compare the fixtures, Haaland has better calendar, and also he scores goals. And I think that Haaland is better pick at this moment than Mbappe. Guys, please don't forget to like this episode, like this video, and please subscribe the channel if you have not yet. And what's the most important, join in my private league. Let's make little competition between us and enjoy with the UCL fantasy. According to credible source, Inter Extra Akanji is not going to start, but I have no right to exchange Akanji for someone because I have a better problems in my team. I have used wildcard also, and in that rotation process, I just missed some Inter players, and I have a huge hope that Akanji is going to start because in the last fixture on Matchday 2, Akanji was rested and he deserves to be in the starting lineup, I guess, at least for Matchday 3. Why not why not do the trade then? I have three forwards. I have both in a moment, Mbappe and Holland. So why I sell him? I think you read it wrong, maybe. When do price changes happen? Yes. What would you do Mbappe to Holland? You mean exchange, right? Or what do you mean? Can you write again? If you mean which one I prefer Holland because of the calendar. If you are asking me for the captaincy option, today Holland, tomorrow Mbappe or Kane. Why not? Real Madrid are going to perform tomorrow against Juventus. What I see, guys, in my team, I like the defensive line if everyone is going to perform, and I also like the goalkeeper line. I can't exchange any player at this moment from the goalkeeper and defensive positions, but I have to choose two midfielders out of three to sell because I want to buy Yamal if he starts from the starting lineup, and Winnie Jr. is the main contender to be sold. Also, I have an option to buy Kevin De Bruyne instead of Lamine Yamal. So, guys, sorry, instead of Winnie Jr. So, we will decide on the deadline episode before 1 hour before the deadline because we will be able to see if Lamine Yamal is going to start, and if he will not, maybe it is going to be a little bit plus for me because freely I will buy De Bruyne or Kvaratskhelia from Paris. You said Holland is better. I have Mbappe for. So you would do the trade this week? Yes, I would. But why to sell Kylian Mbappe? Don't you have any other problems for in your UCL team? If you have that kind of good team, it's perfect. For me, 55 to 45% advantage to Erling Haaland for matchday 3 and for even matchday 4 because Real Madrid is going to play at Anfield against Liverpool while City will go to play against Borussia Dortmund at home. I can't afford Haaland otherwise. Mbappe's price is higher than Holland's price, so if you want to change swap him 1-1, you can do that. How much points you won? On Matchday 1, I took 72 points, which was my mistake because I swapped Vinny Jr. to Hurricane. I mean, I sold Hurricane by sporting Luis Suarez. Then I sold other midfielder I don't remember exactly and buy Vinny Jr. So it was the biggest mistake. But on Matchday 2, I used wildcard and took 115 points. So it was good fixture for me. And if not that injury problems and the starting lineup problems, I mean this team is looking perfect. A little bit more moderation is needed necessary, but maybe Guler, Bergwall, Vinny Jr. I must decide to sell any player between those three. Bro, what do you think about Gordon? Gordon is going to be a great player for the next fixtures, even because we can see the matches Benfica, Bilbao, Marseille, Leverkusen, PSV. Between those five matches, I don't think that in any Newcastle will be underdog. I don't see that coming. And Anthony Gordon also accumulates points in that campaign. He's playing perfect. You can buy that kind of player. You can if you have the money for it. I want to start the poll about Vinny or Lamine Yamal. I have the plan, guys, to buy Lamine Yamal instead of Vinny Jr. And with that kind of money, maybe I will secure Bergwall because I don't want to take -4 and buy a goon from Galatasaray. We can see the predicted starting lineups. Also about Turkish team. Akgun is predicted to be on the bench, but I don't think so because he plays every match almost for Galatasaray. Is Balde nailed? Maybe he's not going to start today, according to UEFA.com, and many credible sources telling us that he's not going to start. But we can see the starting lineups if I remember exactly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think about Kunde, not Balde. Yes, Balde is going to start. Sorry, I was thinking about Kunde, not him. Balde is starting, so he's going to be a great player. I think that Barcelona will not concede a goal today, and you can have any Barcelona defender who actually plays today. Pro Agun or Ilmaz. According to sources, Ilmaz is going to start, not Agun. But I think that Akun will be good option because he almost starts every match from the starting lineup. If not include the last match against Basak Shahir, Akun just played almost every match from the beginning, and so I don't know. Price 5 million for Ilmaz. because of the penalty earned, to be honest, 2 points. Guys, if you have not joined yet in my league, please join in my private league in UCL Fantasy. I have a hope that we can be 350 until the deadline, so we can enjoy by competing by making a little competition between us. And also, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe the channel. It's totally free, of course, and uh, giving me huge motivation. So please subscribe the channel, like this video if you appreciate my effort. And I'm on right now to rate your teams. You can write in the comment section, write down here your teams. I will rate it, and of course, ask me any question about UCL fantasy. It will be great communication between us. I have a plan. I have a plan to keep free my forwards Holland, Bappe, and Harry Kane for Matchday 3. They are playing against good teams right now. We can see opponents. Villarreal is going to be great opponent for Erling Haaland, and he will be able to score goals, I think, because Villarreal concede many goals in this season, while Harry Kane, who plays in every position, probably because this guy is a midfielder, also forward, take set pieces, take penalties, making everything in Bayern, and scores actually many goals in this season against Brugge. I think they will be able to score at least 2 or 3 goals, and I guess who else but Harry Kane will take all the responsibility on himself to grab many points for our team. And what about Kylian Mbappe? The match is a little bit harder than the case of Holland and Kane, but I think Mbappe is also able to score at least 1 goal against Juventus, and maybe it is going to be penalty because in this season Real Madrid are getting too many penalties, and who else but Mbappe realizing it. And against Juventus, I think he will be great pick. And after that, maybe I will sell him because the match against Liverpool is going to be a little bit harder. Then is Olympiacos, City, Monaco, Benfica. I don't know if I keep him in my team or not, but somewhere I will use Limitless of for sure. Maybe for matchday 5 or matchday 7, I'll decide it. Is Çalhanoğlu going to perform well? Nobody knows if any player is going to perform well, but on the paper, yes, Çalhanoğlu is going to perform well, and he has also opportunity to take penalties if Lautaro Martinez will not be in a starting lineup, and also he loves to score goals outside from the box, also take corners, just like you remember 2 assists against Ajax. Yes, he's good pick. At the same price, you can buy Gordon and Adeyemi also. Chevalier, Rulli, Dumfries, Calafiori, Gabriel, Barn, Chaloba, Olise, Ildiz, Yamal, Zamboangisa, Çalhanoğlu, Girassi, Mbappe, Kane. Your team is looking good. Very good team. If you have 2 free transfers at this moment, you can use it. If you used it already, congratulations, you have good team, solid team for matchday 3. I think you will get many points. Now on, guys, we can talk about the forwards, which is interested for you. Just talking about forwards, Bappe is going to be great selection. Also, Harry Kane. We have Zed Parkart who did play well. Just take with the prices, okay? Dembele, who is going to be out. Martinez, maybe good or not, nobody knows. But I think that Lautaro Martinez is able to score at least one. Lewandowski is injured. Julian Alvarez played 3 or 4 matches in a row. That was brilliant. But match against Arsenal, who does not love to concede many goals, I think Julian Alvarez is not going to be a great pick. I have Uzun and Thuram, but I will probably use transfers for Zambo Anguissa and Guirassy. It is going to be good for you, so you can do that. Solid. This is my team with free transfers. Milinkovic, Savic, Karnezeki, Dimarco, Gabriel, Upamecano, Barn, Chaloba, Yamal, Olise, Çalhanoğlu, Enzo, Güler, Kane, Bape, Girassi. If you have free transfers, I would use like this. I would sell Dimarco instead of Bastoni. Then Enzo or Güler, because probably one of them is going to be benched. And I would sell Mbappe if you have to purchase Holland. If not, it's not a problem to keep that players and the one free transfer for you. I have Gordon, Çalhanoğlu, Olise and Yilmaz, but I'm going to rest Olise and Yilmaz for today in hope that maybe other picks will play well, and if not, I'ma sub them in. Yes, good. Olise will be great substitution for tomorrow's game because match against Brugge, I think Olise can score or make an assist. Sneaky Allah. Oh. Which of Waltimad, Osimhen, Rashford? Osimhen price is higher than Walterman and Rashford, but I prefer to have. Oh, it's a too hard. Three options are equal good. Maybe Osimhen would be better, but price is a little bit higher. Also Rashford and Walterman, because of the next fixtures and current form, they are also good. Ricky Rich FPL. Hello there, how are you? Hello, how are you, old friend? Sell Salah and Pavlidis to Yamal and Osimhen. Yes, of course. Of course, if Yamal starts from the starting lineup. Just wait for the starting lineups of Barcelona against Olympiacos. So if Lamine Yamal is going to start, yes, your transfers will be good because Salah does not play the best football at this moment. But remember that in UCL he always plays well. So just on Matchday 2, Salah was benched. Liverpool lost the match. Right now, I think he will be a starter. And after the 4 defeats in a row, I think it's time to redeem themselves. And I think Liverpool will win the match in Frankfurt. So I think Salah will be also a good pick. But Yamal, for the long perspective, will be better. Yeah, it's hard to choose. Thanks, man. Which one do you prefer? Right now, I think Osimhen will be a little bit better preference than those two, Rashford and Waltemod. I would rate it like this: first Osimhen, then Rashford, and third Waltemod. Harry Douglas got 110 points with my limitless. Was right about Solly scoring from Brugge. Yes, I remember you were saying that. Yes, Solly scored. Nice one, but having Solis for the next fixtures, it would not be good for you because matches are against Barcelona and Bayern. But under the limitless card, yes, it is good. Dimarco has been great lately for Inter. Do you suggest keeping him or getting Bastoni? I also have Dumfries. Every sources are just telling us that Dimarco is going to be benched and nobody knows what is going to happen because sometimes Kivu makes the difficult choices because you know that Akanji was going to play for Matchday 2, but he benched him. I don't know what it what is it in his mind, but practically Dimarco can be benched, and if it is like this, you can have Bastoni. But I don't want to advise you to cost your transfer if Dimarco is going to play. But okay, let's trust the credible sources. Yes, it is good to swap Dimarco to Bastoni. Only Pavlidis to Rashford. Also, it is going to be good if you have that kind of money. You can have Rashford. It would be better than Pavlidis. Pavlidis played good football in the last campaign, if you remember, last year. This year, Rashford is better option. His price is 7.1, and you know that under that circumstances, when every attacker almost is injured in Barcelona, Rashford has good opportunity to play. Would you transfer in Pedri or Nico Williams for Matchday 3? Has only as wildcard Matchday 4? No, I would not. I would keep Pedri in my team. Uh, in that under that injury cases, I mean, Pedri has the opportunity to grab Man of the Match award. You know, it's popular to gift, I mean, to give Man of the Match awards to the players which are popular in football fans. So Pedri is one of the him. You remember that Vitinha grabbed many Man of the Matches. I mean, maybe three it were in the last year. Pedri has also the opportunity to take Man of the Matches award because in the matches where two teams are even, I think Pedri is good one. So he loves to score goals also. In this year, he started scoring goals, and what a bangers he scored. Sneaky Alak. I think Rashford plays striker today, so prop best this week, but Osimhen and Voldemort better long term. I'll wait for Barca lineup. Yes, it's a good idea to wait Barcelona starting lineup because nobody knows what kind of starting lineup we get. But also, it is rumored that Fermin Lopez is going to play as a forward, and Rashford probably at the winger again. But actually, in UCL fantasy football, Rashford is registered as the forward. For the long term, I agree with you because Voldemort and Osimhen has better fixtures than Barcelona. Do you think Arsenal is going to keep a clean sheet? It's a high probability because they love to keep a clean sheet. And in this year, in this campaign, they play different football. I think it will be much oriented not to consider goal, and I think they are able to have a clean sheet. And also, in my opinion, this match is going to end 1-0 for Arsenal, for the Gunners. It's my prediction. Araf Zif, need to midfielder, budget 15 million. Under the 15 million, you can have De Bruyne in your team and Gordon. Both players have good fixtures, also specific match day free, and you can acquire purchase both players, Gordon plus De Bruyne. In summary, their cost will be 15 million, so you can have the players. I asked or not for. Yes. Sorry. Need a midfielder under 5. Now you are asking midfielder under the 5 million. This is going to be Master for sure, but his starting is under the question mark for me, so I would not buy Master from Real Madrid, and I would buy Ilmaz, sorry, from Galatasaray under the 5. %87% just prefers Yamal over Vini Jr. That's not a surprise for me. Vini Jr. does not play good football this year. Belanova doubtful. You reckon he plays? I think he will not play today. This week, sorry. So I'm transferring out Orsnes, but was unsure who to transfer in out of the two options I gave. Okay. Pedri is the better option. If you remember, I just told you Pedri will be better option. Yes. Guys, if you have not joined in my private league yet, please join and let's make a little competition between us. I have a hope that we can be 350 until the deadline. And of course, please subscribe the channel and like this video. It is important for me. While it represents a single click for you, you know that the code of my private league is in the description and also on the screen. So you can join with me and let's play fantasy football with together. I have a little flu, so sorry. Okay, in my mind, I have Yamal, and Bergwall probably will be relieved, and I must sell Arda Güler to someone else. So I must find the midfielder which is under 5.5 and is able to perform well for my team. One of them is Pasalic, of course. Yes, it's a good. Is Bernasconi a good option for Matchday 3? Do you think Zalewski may start instead? I think Zalewski is going to start instead of him. Okay, let's start to find 5.5 midfielder, which is important for me right now, and I will see the total points at this moment. Vanaken, no. Eid El Hajj, no, of course. These are the players who played well during 2 match days. Akgun is an option, of course. Let's see with the price. Pasalic also a good option because of the matches you can see: Slavia Praga, Marseille, Frankfurt, Chelsea, Bilbao, Union Saint-Gilles, but Pasalic does not score many goals or has not the contribution that is good for UCL fantasy guys. So I don't know if it's worth to pick that kind of player. So instead of Bernasconi, maybe choose Zappacosta. Zappacosta is the player who grabs many injuries during the season. I don't know if he's going to be good player for your team. Waiver 19, Adeyemi or Çalhanoğlu. I think Adeyemi will be better for this specific fixture, but for the long perspective, I mean Çalhanoğlu for 2 match days will be good. After that, Inter is going to struggle because the matches are too difficult. But for Adeyemi, this specific fixture is better, and also there is a match against City on match day 4. But for match day 3, Adeyemi is going to be better option than Çalhanoğlu. It's match day 3 only, remember. Yes, but if you have to keep that player for match day 4, match day 5, that's why I did not like to pick Calafiori in my team because of injuries. For FC, my team at this moment: Raya, Karnazeki, Van de Ven, Dumfries, Bensebaini, Pavard, Barn, Xavi Simons, Ben Sahir, Çalhanoğlu, Olise, Adeyemi, Holland, Kane, Mbappe. 2 free transfers, use 1 free transfer or take a hit to remove one of Olise or Kane. Why do you want to remove Olise or Kane? The match is going to be good, I think, because Against Brugge, Bayern are heavily favorites. If you have aim on your long perspective, that you know the matches against PSG and Bayern, sorry, and Arsenal, yes, maybe you swap Olise for De Bruyne, but right now for a specific match day 3, I mean both players are looking good. Why you want to exchange some of them? For match day 3, yes, I agree with you, 100%. What about Forum EFC's question right now, guys? You have good team, but I would swap Ben Sahir for someone else. I don't like that midfielder, to be honest, at this moment. Your attacking line is looking solid. Also, midfield line looking solid. Defensive good. Goalkeepers good. Your team is almost perfect, I guess. My midfield surely solid. Yamal, Adeyemi, Ildiz, Lukman, Olise. Yes, but I would sell Lukman for someone else. Wavern 15, 19 again. If I have to choose two of these, what are the best? Yamal, Mbappe, Holland. Uh, I think Mbappe and Holland, but you know that positions are so different. Yamal is actually midfielder. Hello, best 4 million defender. You can have Anton in your team from Borussia Dortmund, the match against Copenhagen. Also, Sasha Boy against Brugge, but Anton is looking better option because he actually plays from the starting lineup regularly, while Boy will be benched when other players return from injury. You don't think Lookman starts, or just don't think he will be good? I don't think he is going to be good option because maybe he starts, but his play style, play form at this moment is not that solid. With all the injuries to Praga, I'm considering Lookman as the Wednesday captain. Honestly, maybe. What kind of options do you have? More options? Which are more options for you for the captaincy on Wednesday? Guys, if you have not joined yet in my fantasy league, please join and let's make little competition between us. It's the first time I have created my own league, so let's start joy with it. I have a hope we can be more than 350 until the deadline. Aravziv team forward Hurricane, Mbappe, Holland, midfield Olise, Çalhanoğlu, Güler, Yamal, Vermeer, and defender Barn, Bastoni, Svensson, O'Reilly, Gusto, and goalkeeper Raya and Karnezeki. And what is the question at this moment? Your team is looking good. Maybe in defensive line it's not that perfect, but forward and midfield line is good. Good, but in my opinion, Güler is not going to start tomorrow. I think like this. It's only my opinion, nothing else. You have a right not to trust me, but I have the feeling Nico Williams if I do buy him and Mbappe. Oh, of course Mbappe will be a better option. Sell one of Pedro Gonçalves or Arda Güler. Ooh, it's too difficult. It's difficult for me to say, but Güler probably is better to sell than Pedro Gonçalves because I think at least compared to play time, Pedro Gonçalves will play more than Arda Güler. Girassi or Osimhen, Gordon or De Bruyne. Girassi and De Bruyne. I captained Olise in Matchday 2. He played well on Matchday 2, as I remember. He has 14 points. As I remembered, I captained Kylian Mbappe on Matchday 2. He also played well against Kairat. No surprises about it. Suggest replacement for Güler, the same price will help. Okay. Under the same price, Arda's price is 6. So we can see Akgun is going to be great. Paisha also. I forget that player. He played well against Ajax. And Igor Paisha also, when he was playing for Feyenoord, he made so good contribution for our team. So you can buy Paisha, you can buy Moses Caicedo if he starts from the starting lineup because he had minor injury problem, and also, I mean, Akgun. Those three players you can take tips from those three players. It was close between Olise, Kane and Mbappe, but Mbappe did the best. Yes, it is not a surprise for me because Mbappe was playing against Kairat. So Olise was also differential captain, so it was wise from you. If Mbappe fails and Kane fails, Olise just gave you the good move in the front ahead, but three of those players played well. And Kane was substituted off, as I remember exactly. If not, I think he would score another one against Paphos. He played 64 minutes, yes. And 2 goals scored. He could take another goal or an assist. Please guys, subscribe to the channel and like this video if you have not yet because it helps me a lot. And if you appreciate my effort, please help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. Thank you in advance. Nicolas Jackson was cooking in Matchday 2. Nicolas Jackson plays a lot. It's a surprise for me, but I think sooner or later he will be on the bench because Musiala will return, and of course there is no place for Nicolas Jackson when Musiala is returned. Should I consider Paixão? Yes, you do. Paixão was contributive even in Feyenoord. We were 19 forward Hurricane, Holland, Mbappe, midfield Ildiz, Olise, Gordon, Çalhanoğlu, Ilmaz, defensive Nuno Mendes, Dumfries, Gabriel, Anton Chaloba, and goalkeeper Ruli Milinkovic. Good team, one of the best team I have seen for Matchday 2. If Yamal does not start, your team will be perfect. If they are a better change like Adeyemi for Ilmaz if you are able, but I think the money is not enough for Adeyemi to Ilmaz. Also, you can buy De Bruyne from Georgia. Best midfield 5.6 and below. Yildiz Manstatuano if he plays. I'm looking for the best option also. Pasalic is good, but his contribution is low. O'Reilly from Marcel. And Zaire Emery is going to start today, I guess, but for the next fixtures, it will be hard for PSG, and I don't recommend to buy Emery. I have two injured defenders, and I totally want to make four transfers. Should I play wildcard? Uh, I would not lose 8 points for that. Keep injury player in your team for the long perspective if he is looking good, but you must play wildcard, yes. If four transfers you must use. Don't get -8. It's too much. İyi kartoluyor. I still have El Kabi from Matchday 1. Hopefully he can take advantage of Barcelona high line. I don't think so. I just predict that Barcelona can grab clean sheet in that match. Muhammad Ihsan. How the best wildcard team? You can see my wildcard team selection episode. It's on my channel. I uploaded it yesterday, and you can rate it in the comment section. So, in my opinion, this wildcard team is going to be perfect for match day 2. Match day 3, sorry. How is Acherby? If we see the predicted lineup, Acherby is not going to perform. But also, they were telling us Akanji was going to start from match day 2, but he did not actually. And I think if Acherby plays, he is going to be a great player. It's too hard right now to get Inter Milan defensive players. Nobody knows under the rotation what is going to happen. So if Acherby plays, yes, he is good, but also risky one to pick at this moment. Even Sevilla scored 4 on Barcelona. They are defending so bad recently. During this season, they are bad at defensive line because of injuries and because they sold Inigo Martinez to Saudi Arabia. But I don't see that coming. Olympiacos scores against Barcelona. If they do, maybe I'll be glad because I have no Barcelona defender, no Barcelona goalkeeper. So if they score, I'll be happy. No clean sheets for Barcelona defender owners. Well, wish me luck with El Kabi because I'm not taking a -4. Yes, don't do that. I sold Xavi Simons and Ben Seguir to Noah Lang and Sunset. Bilbao players are everyone. Their ownership is low and they are differential. So if you pick Sunset, it is also good because probably Bilbao is going to beat Karabakh at home. If this week will be good for Limitless or try to hold. Try to hold because I have also Limitless empty. I can use it right now, but I don't want to use it for this specific match day. And rate your team if it is good for match day 3 and match day 4 or match day 5. Don't use Limitless card, don't cost it, but it you can use Limitless for match day 5 and match day 7. Rashford and Barn or De Bruyne and DiMarco. De Bruyne and DiMarco compared, the prices are higher than in summary of Rashford and Barn. So I think Rashford and Barn will be better options for match day 3 than De Bruyne and DiMarco because DiMarco is predicted not to start from the starting lineup today, and so Rashford and Barn will be better options. Okay, I see. Yes. What do you think? Which is going to who is going to be better option under 5.5 million? Because I'm struggling to choose any player because every midfielder under the low budget are playing bad or just have bad fixture today. Disaster fixture. Akun is looking good, and also Galatasaray against Bodo Glimt tomorrow. Confused. Show us predicted lineups. Okay, let's start the predicted lineups. And first of all, according to UEFA.com, these are the predicted lineups. For Barcelona, Szczesny, Ronaldo Araujo, Kubarsi, Eric Garcia, Balde, Casado, Pedri, Yamal, De Jong, Fermin Lopez, and Rashford. Some players are out because of injuries and misses next match if yellow card is get by Casado and De Jong. წავიკითხე და მეც მაგას ვეძებ. Sorry for talking about the potential transfer under 5.5 in Georgian language. Sorry at this moment. მე მგონი ფასალიჩს ავიყვან რა. სლავია პრაღასთან. და თან კარგი მატჩები აქვს წინ. 12 ქულა აიღო, გოლი გაიტანა და მაგ მატჩში თორე. მაგრამ მატჩები კარგი აქვს და რა ვნახოთ. შეიძლება პასალიჩი ავიყვანო. Okay, let's continue with the players, starting lineups. I don't see you are interested about Kairat and Paphos, so let's start from Arsenal and Atletico de Madrid. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Luis Kelly, Merino, Subimendi, Rice, Saka, Gyökeres, Martinelli. I don't agree with that starting lineup of Arsenal because I think Eze is going to start from the beginning, and also Timber. Atletico de Madrid, Oblak, Lorente, Lenormand, Jimenez, Hansko, Simeone, Gallagher, Koke, Barrios, Alvarez, and Sorlot. Can you send me the link from the predicted lineup? I don't know if it is able to send you a link right now in the chat, but I can tell you how to go. If you are in your fantasy at this moment, you can start. You can press news, which is in the burger menu. You can press news, then possible lineups and team news, and you can see every predicted starting lineup at this moment. A goalkeeper in 4.5. Kanazaki's price is 4.6, I guess, and I have Geronimo Rulli under 4.5, also Milinkovic Savic, also Kanazaki if his price is not 4.6. Yes, it is 4.6, don't pick him, you can't it. Rulli and Milinkovic Savic are looking perfect at this moment under 4.5. Also Chevalier for Matchday 3. Who's better option, Mbappe or Osimhen for Limitless? I think Mbappe. Osimhen's fixture is better, but I prefer Mbappe because of his shape. Confused. Did you find that predicted lineup section? Thank you, Orthodox brother. Thank you. Best two defenders. Best two defenders for the next 3 matches that it's not from Inter, Chelsea, or Arsenal. Ooh. I mean, Denborn first. We can see the fixtures. Benfica, Bilbao, and Marseille, and also Leverkusen, PSV. And you can afford another player which are not from those teams. I mean, Napoli defender you can buy because the fixtures are looking good for even Napoli, PSV, Karabakh, Frankfurt. Best midfielder for 6 million or under, only wild card and game week 5 limitless. Best midfielder for 6 million, I think it is going to be Pasalic or Arda Güler if Güler is going to start, but I don't think so if he starts. So it's also Paixão, good option. Moses Caicedo from Chelsea. He had minor injury. He missed the match in the Premier League, but I think he can be starter against Ajax at home. So if Caicedo starts, he's going to be a great player, great 6 million player in UCL Fantasy. We can go together through all the best teams. Yes, we do. All the best wishes for you. Game week 5 limitless. It is good strategy. I have likewise. Confused. The Mastatouano option is not that good because it's a predicted that he's not going to start from the starting lineup, and when he plays, he has not huge influence on the match. To be honest, maybe he's talented, but at this moment he plays disaster football for me. I would use Rodrigo or Arda Güler instead of Mastatouano. He is not that good at this moment, and have much play time than Vini Jr., Rodrigo, even Güler. Also, Bellingham is back, so I think Mastatouano sooner or later he will not be starter player. Guys, if you have not joined yet in my league, please join, and we can become at least 350 before the deadline day. And please subscribe the channel and like this video. It pushes my motivation and helps me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. I was looking for a 5.5 midfielder, and I see Pasalic as a good option, not because he took 12 points on match day 2. For even the next fixtures, it is looking perfect. But also we can find other options. Rhys James or Balde. Both players are keen on getting injuries. Actually, with the fixtures, I prefer Rhys James because recently he just scored a goal and made an assist. But I think Balde is going to be better option than Rhys James. So I prefer Balde. დიდი ალბათობით კი თუ სხვა რამ არ მოვიფიქრე რა. ან მეხუთეზე ან მეშვიდეზე. Barn or Upamecano. Then Barn. Also, you will save 0.5 million in the bank. Bayern almost concedes in every match, while Newcastle has great record in Premier League. They concede only 5 goals, 2 of them against Brighton, 2 of them against Liverpool at home. They concede 7 goals, 3 against Liverpool, 2 against Arsenal, and 2 against Brighton. The rest of the matches were clean sheets. Also in the Champions League, they concede 2 goals from Barcelona, while clean sheet against Union Saint-Gilles, which is difficult in Belgium, you know. So I prefer Barn over Upamecano. So guys, I was looking for 5.5 player defender. Sorry, midfielder. Do you have any questions? I was looking for forwards also. ჯამში 72 და 115. 197. Will Hussein start? I don't think so because Hussein gets injured, and I think that he will be ready for El Clasico, and Real Madrid will not risk against Juventus to play with Hussein because ahead there is El Clasico, and I guess Hussein will return there, not against Juventus. I should sell one of Uzun or Gonçalves. Which one should I sell? Uzan, sorry. Yes, Uzan. Sell it, not Gonçalves if you have to sell one of them. We can see the predicted lineups again, and also we can see the players, the forwards I was looking for, and I was describing them. Gyökeres, I told about Alvarez that he had 3-4 maximum 3-4 matches. He was brilliant. He need one of them against Frankfurt on match day 2. Also, there is Gyökeres, but he bottles in every fixture, so I don't like him. Isak did not find himself in Liverpool at this moment. Griezmann, not the bad option, not the bad, also not the good option because Alvarez is a better. Marmoush, also get rid of him. Thuram is injured. Giras is good option for match day 3 because he scores goals, and match against Copenhagen just Girassi left Girassi as the good choice. Timber or Rich James on wildcard. Is Timber nailed on? I mean, Rich James will be better player than Timber on wildcard, but then probably you will sell him. Hussein, go to Calafiori. Hussein. How will be Zabitzer? For match day 3, yes, he will be good for, but for match day 4, Borussia Dortmund is face Manchester City. Remember that. Osimhen is good. Ekitike, not that good. I think Ekitike is going to start from the starting lineup because against his former club, because Liverpool needs to win a match and Isak has minor injury. Vlahovic against Real Madrid. Osimhen is a good option. Luis Diaz just stopped to scoring goals. Gakpo is in danger, I guess, to he will not be in the starting lineup soon if he continues like this. Openda probably on the bench. Sorlot probably on the bench. Havertz injured. Visa injured. João Pedro injured. Kolomuani not in the starting lineup. Rashford good player. Pavlidis not that good. Jackson not that good. Greenwood one of the best option under the 7 million. Best captain. Hold on. Holland is going to be best captain. Any more questions, guys? This team is looking good, I guess. Goalkeepers are pretty good. Also, defensive line looks perfect. Barn, Upamecano, Gabriel, Bensebaini, and Akanji. Akanji if he plays. and we can see the opponents at this moment. One of them is against PSV, against Sporting, against Benfica, Brugge, Atletico de Madrid, Copenhagen, Union Saint-Gilles, Slavia Praga for Pasalic, Monaco for Bergwall, but I don't know if he plays or not. Yamal for Yamal it is Olympiacos, Olise against Brugge, Adeyemi against Copenhagen, Holland against Villarreal, Mbappe against Juventus, and Kane against Brugge. To be honest, I expect at least 100 points for this team if everyone performs and if managers will not take the different decisions. I'm interested in Bilbao's players. Okay, under 5.5. Let's see what we got here. Yamal თუ ძირითადში იქნება, მაინც ჰალანდის ჯობია კაპიტნადო? ჩემი აზრით კი. Omara Ayomide. Hello, my team. Pavlidis, Greenwood, Mbappe, Yamal, Olise, Vitinha, Vanaken, Vinny Jr., Dumfries, Hakimi, Gatti, Hussein, Kelly, Sommer, Trubin with 2 free transfers and 0 million in the bank. Okay, I would swap. I would swap Vinny Jr. to De Bruyne. You will have 0. Not 0. 1.5 million in the bank, and I'm not keen on to take -4, so don't take -4. Just get De Bruyne and swap him with Vinny Jr. That would be 1.5 million in the bank, and you can buy better forward than Pavlidis, sell Pavlidis, and buy Osimhen or Rashford or Walter Mod or Girassi. Currently on 190k. Yes, it's nothing, man. Don't be afraid of it because it's a beginning and you can move on faster and faster. So let's keep fighting. You can do it better. What do you think, guys, about my team? How would you rate it out of 10? I don't like Pasalic, to be honest. I'm looking for someone else who can be better option. Thank you. No problem, bro. You can ask me anything you want. Why Vinny out? Because I think he's going to be on the bench for tomorrow's game, and if not, I don't trust Vinny anymore because for the last two fixtures he just bottled it, and his price is too high. I prefer to have Lamine Yamal over Vinny Jr. or De Bruyne, so I think I will sell him for this fixture. Guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. And what's the most important, please join in my private league in UCL Fantasy and let's make a little competition between us. Felipe Delgado, maybe Gordon. I don't know if you have already talked about him, but they have Benfica today and Bilbao next. Yes, I talked about Gordon a lot because also there were the questions about Anthony Gordon and about Waltimode. And Newcastle's fixtures are looking pretty good, so of course you can acquire Gordon, but I can't it right now because I have the problems in my fantasy league. Uh, I want to keep Lamine Yamal in my team, and that means his price is too high. So right now can't get or otherwise I can do like this. I can't do that also. Why not? 0.5 in the bank. But I want to have Lamine Yamal if he starts from the starting lineup. So that's why I'm doing like this. In exactly 1 hour, we will be able to see the starting lineup. So then decide who to pick or not. Again, most of you are thinking that Lamine Yamal will be better player than Vinny Jr. for Matchday 3. I think so. That's why I'm looking forward to sell Vinny Jr. and buy Lamine Yamal for Matchday 3. Okay, thanks. No problem. You are welcome. Do you have any more question? Mohamed Shiref. What do you think of Neto? Neto played well in the last fixture for Chelsea, and Chelsea, due to injuries, have not many options to play for. So Neto, I think, is going to be good player, also differential, and he has good fixtures in front of him. So having Neto is going to be good. So if you want to have him, his ownership is too low, and I think he will be great ownership for your team. So you can purchase him. But for that price, I prefer to have Gordon, also Ademi, Çalhanoğlu. So guys, please don't forget to like this episode and subscribe the channel. It is helpful for me. Help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. And also, what's the most important, please join in my private league and let's make a little competition between us. And also, it is first time, for the first time I just created that group, and we can enjoy in it. And of course, the code is on the screen, also will be in the description. You can copy it and join for free. I have Gordon and Adeyemi. Oh, okay, you have everyone. I count. So yes, in that moment you can buy Netu. Why not? Who are those two other midfielders who you have in your team? Can you tell me? Lookman and Olise. Good one. But I would say Lookman, to be honest. შეიძლება მეც მაგას ვფიქრობ. აი ნახო იამალი თუ იქნება ძირითადში და do I have to bring Yamal? If you have enough money, yes, but just wait for the starting lineups, which will be revealed 1 hour before the deadline, so you can have Lamine Yamal in your team. So let's see the let's continue to read the possible starting lineups. Leverkusen against PSG when we were Flaken, Andrich, Bade, Tapsoba, Vasquez, Fernandez, Garcia, Grimaldo, Poku, Echeverry, Kofane. Not that good. Chevalier, Hakimi, Zabarni, Pacho, Nuno Mendes, Zaire Emery, Vitinha, Lee, Kvaratskhelia, Gonzalo Ramos, and Barcola. A good one. Copenhagen, Borussia Dortmund, Kotarski, Melling, Pereira, Garanga, Suzuki, Ochuri, Clem, Larage, Larsson, Dadason, Claesson. I don't know those players, to be honest. I never watched Danish league. Kobel, Ben Sebaini, Schlotterbeck, Anton Svensson, Mecha Zabica, Jan Koyuto, Brent, Bayer, and Girassi. There is no Adeyemi in the starting lineup. Wow. Well, I'm interested why. He's not predicted in a predicted lineup. but I think he's going to start. Okay, let's start. I will not remove him, of course. I'm confused between Netu and Yalmaz or Yamal. I don't know. Roku, hi, any answer news? Maybe he is going to be rest. He's going to be benched. So don't risk. I'm not going to risk. I like Enzo Fernandez as an option, but I don't risk. Newcastle against Benfica. Pope, Trippier, Melik Chow, Botman, Barn, Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, Joelinton, Murphy, Woltemode, and Gordon. And Benfica, Trubin, Dedic, Antonio Silva, Otamendi, Dal, Reyes, Bareneshea, Aursnes, Luke Bacchio, Pavlidis, Sudakov. PSV against Napoli, Kovar, Des, Schouten, or Schouten, Kasiorowski, Salahedin, Mauro Jr., Saibari, Verman, Man, Thiel, Perisic, sorry. What about Napoli, Milinkovic, Savic, Di Lorenzo, Beukema, Jean Jesus, Oliveira, Gilmore, Politano, Anguissa, De Bruyne, Spinazzola, and Lorenzo Luca. Union Saint-Gilles against Inter, Sherpen, Burgess, McAllister, Leeson, Petri, Zorgan, Rasmussen, Boyful, El Hadji, Nyang, Florus. Sommer, Akanji, Acerbi, Bastoni, Dumfries, Barella, Çalhanoğlu, Mkhitaryan, Dimarco, Martinez, and Boni. And Villarreal against Manchester City, Luis Junior, Moriano, Rafa Marin, Vega, Cardona, Bahanan, Geye, Komosena, Moliero, Pepe, and Mikautadze, while City, Donnarumma, Luis, Stones, Diaz, Guardiol, Gonzalez, Nico Gonzalez, of course, Oscar Bob, Bernardo Silva, Reinders, Doku, and Erling Haaland. So, guys, in today's game, this is the possible starting lineups, but I don't think that it is going to be good to rely on that starting lineups at all because often they are they have mistakes. So my duty right now is to find 5.5 or less 5.5 player midfielder which is going to be actually good. So I'm looking for that midfielder. Even Oscar Bob's price is so high. What the hell? Maybe I'll buy Pasalic or between him or Ilmaz, and I'll have extra money. Okay, I'll buy Pasalic. Maybe Samardzic will start instead of him. let's end the pool at this moment, and the winner is of course Lamine Yamal. And let's start another pool, which is all about the options for the 7 million. Which two 4 million goalkeeper to choose? Two 4 million goalkeeper is too hard to choose. One of them is going to be Milinkovic Savic, and I will see the price of Mamardashvili. It's 4.5. Ooh, maybe I don't know another 4 million goalkeeper, to be honest. Even Chavalier's price is 4.5, as I remember. I can advise you one, which is Milinkovic Savic. Others even don't play or something like this, or not good. Okay, now let's start the pool about Gordon or Adeyemi, or no, Gordon or Netu. Let's start the pool for this specific fixture. I also want to remove Bergwall from my team, and who I to choose. If I pick Winnie, maybe the team is looking like this at this moment, but you know that I want to remove Vinny Jr. from my team. If I do that, I want to find another player which will be perfect for my team. I want Lamine Yamal, to be honest, in my team. Let's see. Let's wait for the starting lineups, which will be in 1 hour exactly, and then decide which players are going to uh, perform for our fantasy team. What about the Inter starting lineup, which is predicted also? Zomar, Bisek, Devray, Bastoni, Sucic, Carlos Augusto, Çalhanoğlu, Fratesi, Dumfries, Lautaro, and Esposito. Why not Boni? I don't know. Just Kivu makes everything different for me. Guys, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps me a lot and just gives me huge motivation. So please help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. In this week, limit or wildcard. I mean, wildcard will be better than limitless in this weekend if it is necessary for your team. If not, don't cost any of it. But if it is necessary, use wildcard, not limitless. But focus on long perspective, not a single match day. Remember that. Let's see the midfielders, which is interesting for me. Salah's price is rising. Why? Just why? Come on. Kvaratskhelia will be good, even for match against Leverkusen. But next match date is going to be hard for him. I think PSG players will play good football today. So many good players injured, so maybe I can buy Kenan Yildiz against Real Madrid. Who knows? And Kvaratskhelia from PSG. Maybe do that. Or De Bruyne from Napoli. I don't know. It is looking too good also, guys. But I don't want to take -4 at this moment, so be honest, I prefer to have Lamine Yamal in my team. If Lamine will not start, it will be maybe good or better for me because I will pick the players which I like at this moment. Mbappe, Holland, Kane, Giller, Caicedo, Rafinha, Neves, Simons, Gabriel, Acerbi, Araujo, Test, Konate, Raya, Meret, wildcard or limit or to transfer. I mean, the wildcard will be good for you because Rafinha is injured, Giller probably will not start from the beginning, Neves is injured, Simons is not in a good shape, Acerbi 50-50 plays or not, Dest has a difficult fixture. Meret is not playing UCL football. So your front three is good, same like me, but others are struggle. So I would use wildcard, not limitless. If I were you, use the wildcard. And you can tell me your wildcard team also when you complete it. Starting lineups will be in 1 hour reveal, so we can see that. After that, guys, I will make like this. I will make team selection, of course, with you. I will use my two free transfers. No interest to use limitless card for match day 3, and then of course I will do like this. before half hour or 20 minutes. If not, if you will not have any questions, I just stop the stream, and it will be finished. So I'll be here. I will make live team selection, of course, with you. I'll decide if I have to use Lamine Yamal for my team or not, depending on the starting lineup of Barcelona against Olympiacos. Thanks, tell most score and best player. Uh, the most score, I think today it is going to be Holland against Villarreal, and also best player, him, Holland again. I choose wildcard. Yes, I think it's better decision than limitless in your case. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe the channel, help me to reach the subscribers milestone, and join in my private league. The code is on the screen and also will be in the description. Thank you in advance, and wish you join in my private league. Guys, do you have any questions right now? I can answer if you have some questions about the potential lineups, players. If you want to rate your teams out of 10, I'll do that. You can write down below. Please don't forget to like the episode and join in my private league in UCL Fantasy. Let's make a little competition between us. It will be great to see. Right now, I'm just thinking if not Lamine Yamal, I will use those two free transfers like this, and I will have Holland, Mbappe, Kane, Adeyemi, Olise, Gordon, Bergwall, Kvaratskhelia, then Burn, Upamecano, Gabriel, Bensebaini, and Akanji. Milinkovic, Savic, and Geronimo Rulli as the goalkeeper. So, if not Lamine Yamal in my starting lineup, and if not Lamine Yamal in Barcelona starting lineup, I will make that decision to buy those two players, Anthony Gordon and Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, because I think Güler, Vini, and Bergwall will not start tomorrow's games. So, guys, it is looking like this, and Bergwall also does not play from the starting lineup, and that's bad for me. I also want to change him, but not too keen on to take -4 at this moment. Such as defender, so clean sheets or defense goal. Under what price? Under what price you want? I can suggest you Dan Barn, Dumfries, Nuno Mendes, Hakimi if he plays, Gabriel. I have also Ben Sabani here, Akanji Bastoni, many of them. Kunde if he performs. Do you have any questions, guys? Maybe I'll sell Guara and Gordon or Bergua, having Arda Güler in my team, then using Lamine Yamal, and under 4.6 find someone else who will play from the starting midfielder. I mean, instead in a 4.5. Let's see, guys, what we have, or maybe 4.6. Why not? I mean, 5 million. Someone will be under 4.6. No problem, bro. You are welcome. No one is 4.6, so okay. Let's fight for the 4.5. So I'm looking for the player. I'm back, sorry. Maybe Arthur Vermeeren. I'll buy him. Is Aubameyang good pick? I don't think so. I prefer to have Mason Greenwood instead of Aubameyang. Guys, please subscribe the channel. Help me to reach the subscribers milestone while I'm looking for the good player under 4.5 million, because probably I will use that player in my starting lineup for the next fixture. So that Bodog limit player is good or not, I must decide. I will see, make some search about him. What is his name? Name Sondre. I have Burn, Dumfries, Gusto, and Chaloba. I look for one defender with 5.4.5 price. Any suggest? Dumfries, Barn, Gusto, and Chaloba. Ben Sebaini, no, his price is 4.6. You can have Anton, his price is 4 million. Or Sasha Boy, also his price is 4. Also Ilya Zaborny, his price is 4 million. He's a forward. I don't like it. Price is high. Oh, it's too hard to find 4.5 million player who actually plays. Looking for the player under 4.5 is too hard to find. Lenormand, I think Arsenal will score a goal against Atletico de Madrid, so that means Lenormand is not going to be great player for that fixture. Trying to solve the puzzle which I have right now. No many choices, so I think I will leave Bergwall in my team. Yamal, of course, instead of Vinny Jr. And will buy under 5.5 the good player. It is going to be Pasalic for my team. I need questions from you guys. I'm waiting for you. So tell me your questions. It's important for me. Just Gordon won the battle about with Netu, so we can have another pool at this moment. Which one is better from Matchday 3? I know that prices of Quara De Bruyne is better and higher, but If not Lamine Yamal, I will choose those players, Quara and De Bruyne possibly. So I'm interested between those two. But you know that Rasmus Højlund is absent, guys. So that means the predicted contribution of De Bruyne will be less, I think. Thoughts on going from Adeyemi to Paixão or Quara for this match day? For Quara, of course. If you want to change Adeyemi from your team, I would buy Kvara instead of him. If you have extra money, because you know that Vicha Kvaratskhelia price is higher than Karim Adeyemi's price. I mean, it's 1 million higher. So guys, possibly it is going to be my final team, but I don't know. I don't know. Adeyemi is not in the predicted lineup, unfortunately. Yes, it is not. I just read it moments ago, but I think Adeyemi is going to play. For me, if not, no worries for me because I have three players which practically will not play. Bergwall, he is the bench player already. Güler will be on the bench for me. If Winnie Junior, it is a probability to start from the bench, and there is Adeyemi, of course. So uh, that means 4 out of 5 midfielders will be on the bench. It's unbelievable for me. So you recommend I should hold on to him? In my point of view, yes, I'm going to do likewise. So it will not be advice for nothing because same, I'm going to do that. I will hold Karim Adeyemi for this picture. Guys who joined recently, please join in my league, private league. This the code is on the screen right now. Also will be in description. And please subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps me a lot and help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. Thank you in advance for your support. I really appreciate it and I really feel it. Thank you. Or even Adeyemi plays good football in the Champions League, you know. So why not to have him? No idea about it. I'll be very glad if we became 2,400 until the deadline. It is the last chance, but I was expecting it, to be honest. I'll be very happy if you help me. Okay, guys. Let's see the predicted lineups again. Where we have Yamal in it. I'm interested in the price of Fermin Lopez, which I exactly think is 6.5. Oh, yes, it is. I remember it exactly. midfielder from Chelsea. You can buy Caicedo if he plays because he had minor injury and he did not perform in the Premier League. But if not, you can afford Pedro Neto, who played very well in the last fixture. And also there is Enzo Fernandez, but Enzo just rested and he did not perform well. So sorry, he did not perform in the last fixture also. And Enzo and Caicedo are both under the question mark, while Pedro Neto probably is going to perform. So I prefer have the player which performs 100%, as that one is going to be Pedro Neto from Chelsea. In half hour, we will have the starting lineups. It will decide for many fantasy players a lot because guys, it depends on Lamine Yamal is going to start or not. If he starts, even I have the question because ahead of El Clasico, maybe Hansi Flick will substitute him off after the 60 minutes because you know that Lamine Yamal is a great player, but if Barcelona takes that lead with 3 or 4 goals, I mean, Yamal will not be necessary to hold for 90 minutes, and that means he will be substituted off ahead of El Clasico. But meanwhile, Lamine Yamal need to relinquish his form, regain his form because ahead of El Clasico, I mean, Barcelona needs Lamine Yamal who performs for 90 minutes, and if he plays from the beginning, probably I'm going to buy him. If not, I have the options to buy Kvaratskhelia or De Bruyne and Anthony Gordon, and I'll buy that kind of players for this specific match day 3. But let's see what is going to happen. Also, there is Kenan Yildiz and Hakan Çalhanoğlu, many of midfielders we got as the options. But right now, probably my team, it is going to be like this. But I'm going to remove Yildiz because I don't know exactly what kind of player should I use for this match day, because there's Pasalic also who played very well on match day 2. So let's see, guys, what's your options? You can comment down below, and I prefer to have Lamine Yamal in my team for match day 3. Just waiting for the starting lineup, just like you do. So at the predicted lineup, many predicted lineup, we got Lamine Yamal in the starting lineup. But let's see, maybe there will be other players uh, against Olympiacos. So let's see what is going to happen. Denigator games. Who should I sell? Enzo Fernandez and Thuram for. If you sell Thuram, you can buy Girassi or Osimhen or Rashford or Woltemode. You can choose between them. My preference is Girassi at this moment, and also Victor Osimhen. 4 of them have good fixtures. You can buy one of them, no problem. Good fixtures, good calendar. In the case of Osimhen and Woltemod, while Rashford will take all the responsibility on himself, I guess, and he will be leader as long Lamine Yamal plays for Barcelona. And what about Enzo Fernandez? And in the midfield, you can buy Kenan Yildiz instead of him. Also, you can acquire Pasalic, Caicedo, Pedro Neto, Adeyemi, Çalhanoğlu, Gordon for 7 million. So it's all about you. You can decide. The people prefer De Bruyne over Gordon and Kvaratskhelia. It's a little bit surprise for me. What about Thuram to Osimhen and Fernandez to Gordon? Yes, good. It is going to be good. Also, you can pick Rashford. To be honest, I think Rashford will score a goal or make an assist today. Or is there something better to do? I prefer Thuram to Girassi and Fernandez to Gordon. For me, it is like this. The upgrade would be like this. Tell me about it if you like or not. I'm 0 0.4 million short. Okay. Then maybe Rashford. Buy Rashford instead of Osimhen. Who are the best midfielders on wildcard up to 7.6? You can buy Gordon. You can also buy Pedri, Adeyemi, Çalhanoğlu, Netu, Pedro Netu, I mean. Xavi Simons, but I don't count him as the good option. Vitinha also, don't forget him. Those players are going to be great for your team. If I get Girassi for Thuram and Fernandez to Gordon, yes, I just know it. Yes, I get it. So you can buy Rashford instead of Girassi and then Gordon instead of Fernandez. It will be better, I think. In 20 minutes, we will get the starting lineups. I'm waiting for it. I love it. So let's wait for the starting lineups and also thoughts on DiMarco, Giller, and Girassi to Bongiorno, Ilmaz, and Holland. I mean, Giller and Girassi. What about Thuram to Girassi and Fernandez to Reinders? I don't like Reinders. He just played 2 games in this season. And what about Dimitri's question? I mean, maybe DiMarco is not going to start, so you can swap him to another player. While Erling Haaland, I think, is essential for Matchday 3, and I predict that he can score double, brace, against Villarreal today. I think City will win that match in a destroying way. Euler for me is not going to start. We don't know exactly, but in my prediction, Euler is not going to start. What about Thuram to Girassi and Fernandez to Reinders? Yes, I told you about Reinders. I don't like him. As a player, I mean, in term of efficiency, not in a term of football player. Rashford or Osimhen, money is not a problem. I think because of the opponent, I think Rashford. Sorry to Osimhen and Galatasaray fans, but I think Rashford is going to be better today than Osimhen. But wait for the starting lineups, to be honest. it is necessary to know. In 1 minute, I'll be back. Sorry for that. I'm back, guys. Sorry for that inconvenience. Right now, you can ask me your questions. Please don't forget to join in my private league. The code is on the screen, also in the description. You can copy it. Join in my private league. I have a hope we can become 350 members. Right now, I can refresh it and let's see how many managers are going to join with us. Right now, we are to 193 and 29 managers will be added in the next fixture, so it's good. And also, we can join all of you in my league. Let's make the competition between us. Right now, we got the leaders: London Bound, for example, Nitro FC, Pookie, Bianconeri, Force, Botafogo. Those players played very well. They have good teams. You can join with me. Let's make little competition between us. So, guys, right now I'm again thinking about the possible players to choose because there is also the probability that Adeyemi is not going to perform from the starting lineups. That's another problem for my team, and because of the many injuries, because of the rotations, I have to make the hard decisions and possibly thinking about using limitless, but never keen on to take limitless and wildcard hit on the early stage of the group stage. So I played wildcard. I played wildcard, and I took 150 points, which were good for me. We can see it. We can see it, of course. Yes, 150 points on match day 2, and my players played very well. I mean, Kane, Holland, Mbappe took man of the matches award. Arda Güler Vini just failed for me, but Güler made an assist with a little flick. There is Olisa with 14 points, 5 points for Adeyemi, Dembor 9, Gabriel 6, Ben Sebaini 4, 6 points for Geronimo Rulli, and others who were on the bench. Bergwall 2 points, just Bayern somehow conceded a goal from Paphos, and also Akanji and Milinkovic Savic. Sorry, 1 minute, I will be back. I'm back again. So let's talk about the potential changes. I was talking about my team, how performed on match day 2. It was 115 points. It was good for me. Wildcard played. Just pick the players which would be available for the next fixtures. But I just bought Vinny Jr. because of the fixture against Kairat, to be honest, but he did not perform well. He took only 3 points. I would buy another player, just like maybe Barcelona player or Paris player, or just another one from Bayern. I don't know, or Hakan Çalhanoğlu, someone else, probably not Vinny Jr., but his points at least are too bad. Disaster start for Vinny Jr. in the Champions League, and obviously Vinny Jr. always plays good Champions League football. He was untouchable in Real Madrid, and right now his play style, play form is that bad. So I have decided to replace him. In any case, if Lamine Yamal starts or not, probably I will 100% I will sell Vinny Jr. and I will buy other midfielder. So I need your suggests. I need your advices and your opinions about which kind of midfielders will be great for the match day free. And I have Arda Güler and Bergwall, Tosin or Chaloba, bro, in any day. Arda Güler and Bergwall probably will not start for me. I mean, there is a little chance that Güler is going to start, but for me not Bergwall. But Spurs did not play good football, so maybe Bergwall will get his opportunity back. Nobody knows. So next one is Adeyemi, who is predicted not to start, but I think he's going to start. He plays good Champions League football. I just see no reason to have Adeyemi on the bench. So I think Adeyemi starts. So I'm going to sell between Güler, Bergwall, and Vinny Jr. If Lamin is going to play, I'll sell Vinny in any moment and purchase Lamine Yamal. Not for the fixture free, because after that there is the match against Brugge and then Chelsea, then Frankfurt, as I remember. We can see it right now. And after that, I have in my mind idea that Lamine is going to play perfect football. So you can see Olympiacos at home, Brugge in away game, Chelsea away, it is going to be hard, but no worries about it. Frankfurt, Slavia Praga, at Copenhagen. So, guys, I think I have the player, which I will have the player which will be good for the next fixture, to exclude the Chelsea. So Lamine Yamal will not be the transfer for the specific match day free. He will be the transfer for the long perspective. So I guess having him, if he plays from the starting lineup, is going to be perfect. And what about the starting lineups, which will be revealed in probably 20 minutes or 15 minutes? We'll be able to see the starting lineups, and we will be revealed if Lamine starts. In 10 minutes we will have the starting lineups, guys, so be patient. I will have the next I will have my team selection episode. So possibly I will keep Bergwall in my team, because I have no opportunity to buy another player. So if I buy Lamine Yamal instead of Vinny Jr., possibly Pasalic or Ildiz are going to be the players which will be in my in my mind. Pasalic has good fixtures in front of him, and sometimes he scores the goal, just like Yildiz do. But one of them is going to face Slavia Praga. I mean, the Pasalic plays against Slavia Praga, while Bodo Glimt is the opponent of of Galatasaray. But Atalanta plays better football in the Champions League than Galatasaray, so that is a question mark. What I have, I think Pasalic will be better option if I see Ildiz, not Ildiz, sorry, Ilmaz, whose price is for 5 million. I mean, Bodo Glimt, Ajax, Union Saint-Gilles, Monaco, then Atletico de Madrid and Manchester City. So I think both players will be good, but I prefer to have Pasalic possibly in my team instead of that guy. So let's think about it. Which player can be the better option? I'm looking for those players. Also, guys, if you have decide to use your limitless or wildcard, you can watch both videos on my channel. I just talked about the best limitless team selection episode I uploaded on Sunday, but on Monday I just upload the best wildcard team selection episode. So if you decide to use wildcard or limitless card, you can watch those videos and take tips from it, because during those videos, not any player took an injury. So if you have decided to use limitless or wildcard and active the chip strategy, you can use my videos, which I uploaded Sunday and on Monday on my channel. But right now, what I'm going to do, it is not to make limitless active, because you know, guys, that I'm not keen on to use chip strategy on early stage, and that means I played wildcard to 150 points, worth it. And right now I'm not going to use limitless team card, and I just under the wildcard bought the players, which would be great for the next fixture. But at this moment, I see that many of them has the opportunity not to play from the starting lineup, and that probability just annoys me a lot. We had the question, sell Hussein for Ben Sebani or Davidson Sanchez. Already have Poro, Bourne, Gabriel, and Dumfries. Also, should I sell Adeyemi for Hakan since Adeyemi may not start? You must sell Hussein, yes, because of he is not going to perform tomorrow's game against Juventus. For Ben Sebaini, it would be good option. Poro, Barn, Gabriel, Dumfries. Yes, good defensive line, I know. Yes, you can sell Adeyemi for Hakan Çalhanoğlu. It's a question mark about Adeyemi not to start, but if he starts, I think he scores a goal. You can sell him and buy Hakan Çalhanoğlu if you can afford it, because I have another problems, the uh, bigger problems in my team, because I'm going to sell Vinny Jr. Somehow I want to rid of him because he don't play good football. Also, the question mark about his starting and his play time. So I think I'll buy Lamine Yamal if he's going to start from the starting lineup. If not, possibly I'll buy Khvicha Kvaratskhelia from Paris Saint-Germain or De Bruyne and Anthony Gordon. Just remember that PSG are going to face Bayern in the next fixture. So if Khvicha Kvaratskhelia is going to perform from the starting lineup, it will be good for me. Maybe I'll buy Barcola, not Kvaratskhelia, and I'll save 1 million, 1.1 million in my team, because Barcola obviously plays as in his natural position, while Khvicha Kvaratskhelia plays on the right wing. I think Kvaratskhelia is ready to play from the beginning. Yes, yes, I told you same. 7.1 both players. If you have that opportunity to cost your free transfer, you can do that and rid of the risk to have the player which will not start probably. Bayern, Spurs, Bilbao, Sporting, Newcastle. I think Kvaratskhelia is going to be good player. And maybe he's ready to play against Leverkusen, who just conceded too many goals in this season. المخوده. The starting lineups will be revealed soon, so we will be able to see. So guys, the starting lineup is like this of Barcelona, which you interested a lot, and also me. Wojciech Szczesny, Kunde, Kubarsi, Eric Garcia, Balde, Casado, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Fernandez, Lopez, Fermi Lopez, I mean, and Marcus Rashford as a striker. So Lamine Yamal is in the starting lineup, and that means I'll buy him. Lamine is in the starting lineup. It was well predicted. So I'll buy Yamal. It's a little bit risky. Maybe he will be substituted off for after 60 minutes. But also he will be contender to get man of the match if he scores double or just makes an assist or something like this, because Lamine Yamal was in a great shape recently, if not injury case. So I'll buy Lamine Yamal, I think, and I'll buy another midfielder which I want to find at this moment. Who is this guy Fernandez from Barcelona? Let's see if I can afford him. Why not? He is not even in the list. What the hell? Not even in the list. It's so interesting. This player is not in the list. Okay, I can't buy him. Probably I would not buy. Now let's see under 5.5. What kind of player do I get? Guys, please don't forget to join in my private league, and also subscribe the channel and like this video. It helps me a lot. Help you to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. So buy another midfielder. I'll try to solve this problem. Akun, yes or not? Okay, last pool. I mean, 20 minutes pool maximum. Ilmaz or Pasalic? Starter pool. How about Çalhanoğlu? He's predicted to start. He is the great player. He can be contributive for your team, so you can acquire Çalhanoğlu. Quara or Gordon or De Bruyne or Lookman. You need to have one. I think Gordon or De Bruyne at this moment. You can choose between Gordon and De Bruyne at this moment, I think. But Quara is also great player. With the ball recoveries, Enzo Barrenechea looks good. Six balls recovered, 12 balls recovered. What do you think worth Iñaki Williams? I don't think so. Maybe I'll buy Enzo Barrenechea, but he's playing against Dan Bourne, so his contribution will be against Dan Bourne's contribution. It's not profitable for my team. He almost takes yellow cards in every single match, so uh, I'm going to buy probably Pasalic and wait some contribution for him from him. Or just Killer, and with 4.5 I will choose someone else, but it's harder to do. Nuno Mendes. Okay, do like this. Do like this. No other options. Not even worth to take -4 because no good midfielders under 4.5. It's a first time ever. I mean, in UCL fantasy, and we can't take players under 4.5 million. I can't get it because the players which are good with the points have the worst fixtures. I mean, in front of them. So I have to buy Pasalic or Ilmaz. Let's see the fixtures of Ilmaz. Then decide between him and Pasalic. Bodog Limit at home. I don't see that Bodog Limit concedes that many goals. Or they do. Okay, I have decided that. I've decided right now between Akgun and Ilmaz. Akgun did not play the last match, and while that guy played entire match, I mean Ilmaz. I think both of them are going to be in a starting lineup from the first minutes. Okay, okay, let's start out by Ilmaz. Review the transfers. I just reviewed the transfers. Now let's take the moment and get our team prepared for the upcoming fixture. Oh, this is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 players are going to perform today. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 players are going to perform today, and Erling Haaland is going to be my captain for this specific match day. If others are going to fail, I have on the bench Rulli, Bergwall, Ilmaz, and Harry Kane. Also Kylian Mbappe, Olise, Upamecano, and no one will be able to play on Wednesday game. So guys, this is going to be my team. I think not perfect. I don't like it at all because of the question marks for some players not to play from the starting lineup. But I have a huge hope that many of them can grab clean sheets, score goals. So I have hope of these guys. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. If you have not any question on 8 o'clock, I'm going to end the stream maybe. And of course, guys, please, if you have not joined in my private league yet, please join in my league and let's make a little competition between us. I'll be very happy if you can reach 350 members before the deadline. And of course, what is good for me and it gives me huge motivation. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps me a lot, and it's meanwhile a single click for you. So guys, my team is looking like this: Milinkovic, Savic, Denborn, Gabriel, Bensebaini, Akanji, Lamine Yamal, and Holland are going to perform today. 8 players, while on tomorrow it is going to be Geronimo Rulli, Bergwall, Ilmaz, Harry Kane, Upamecano, Olise, Bape, and so my substitutions are looking too good also, but I have hope that my players can perform well today. So this is my final team. If something does not happen that I'm afraid of, is that Lamine Yamal will fail somehow, and also Hansi Flick will decide to remove him from the team after the 60 minutes, so it will be bad for me. While I had an opportunities to buy Richard Kvaratskhelia, De Bruyne, and Anthony Gordon, but I did not buy them. I have 3 best forwards at this moment, so no worries about it. I think PSG players will be so useful today. So if you have your PSG players, I congratulations for them. Thank you guys for watching. I will give you 2 minutes. If not any questions, I'll end the stream, and that will be all. Wish you all the best as usual, and of course hope that you will support me with your subscribes, and of course join in my league. The code is on the screen, also in the description. So guys, give you 2 minutes, and after that I will end the stream. Jake, Raya, Karnazaki, Dumfries, Gabriel, Bensebaini, Belanova, Sasha Boy, Yamal, Olise, Çalhanoğlu, Mastatuano, Uzun, Kane, Holland, Bape. 2 free transfers. Want to sell Belanova or Boy? Who do you downgrade? Thanks. Nothing in the bank. Okay, okay. You are trying to sell Belanova or Boy. Who would you downgrade? Thanks. Anton from Borussia Dortmund and Bilbao defender. Maybe it is going to be great. I'll see right now. Any Bilbao defender under the price of 4 million will be good. Will be good. It's Paredes maybe. I think. Yes, Paredes. Aitor Paredes will be good for your team. But I prefer to have Anton under the 4 million. Also, I'll have 0.5 million in the bank for the future. It is good. So, guys, not any question? I'll wait another 1 or 2 minutes if you have any questions. Thank you guys for your support. It's really appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video and help me to reach the subscribers milestone. Also join in my private league. The this code is on the screen right now. Thank you guys. See you later. Wish you all the best. Goodbye.